Stephen Monkey Mason and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews. The movie is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This movie is an action, it's an adventure, it's a drama, and yes, it's a Robin Hood movie. The year, 1990. This is on for 2 hours and 23 minutes and uncut it is on for 2 hours and 35 minutes. Directed by Kevin Reynolds again. Starring Kevin Costner. He is an American playing a British man. It's a whole Highlander syndrome again. Cast a French man and play a Scottish man. Anyways, Morgan Freeman, Christian Slater. Yes, another American cast as a British guy. I can never pronounce this woman's name. Mary Elizabeth. The girl from the Abyss. Her. I think she popped up in Heroes a couple of years ago. Her. I'll put Brian Blessed as well from Flash Gordon because he plays Kevin Costner and Christian Slater's dad, believe it or not. It's got the Highlander syndrome, this movie. With the late, great Alan Rickman and Sean Connery. The age rating of this movie was a PG. See, PG. But now, it's reclassified as a 12. Budget for this movie, 48 million. Wow. So here's a little bit about the movie. When Robin of Locksley, who obviously becomes Robin Hood, returns to the shores of England, along with his friend Azim, Robin is heading home. After a brief run-in with the sheriff's men at Sycamore Gap. Hey, that's me at Sycamore Gap. Look at the sheep in the corner. Look at them run. Sycamore Gap? Yeah, Sycamore Gap's about 20 minutes that way. I live in the northeast of England, so there's a bit of a connection problem here. Robin returns home to find his house burnt to the ground and his father murdered. Robin joins forces with the ghosts of Sherwood Forest to fight back against the evil sheriff and the witch. Robin is also out to protect Maid Marian, his best friend's sister, and his true love. Right, here's a little fun fact for you, a bit of nerdy knowledge. Christian Slater starred alongside Morgan Freeman in Hard Rain after Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Christian Slater also appeared with Sean Connery years before in The Name of the Rose. Terrible film. And Christian Slater reunited with Robin Hood along with Kurt Russell. I got that wrong before, might be an outtake there. I was mentioning Kurt Russell about this movie. Along with David Arquette and lots of other cast in 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Bonus fun fact for you, this is the very first VHS I ever bought and still own with my own money. I'm so glad to have this. Wipe the side of the screen out. That is the same VHS at Sycamore Gap. It's awesome. So here's my review of the movie. When looking back at the 90s, especially the early 90s, this movie, especially in Britain, was an absolute juggernaut, mainly driven by Bryan Adams' song, which was in the charts for 4 months. That's unbelievable. Right, now that's out of the way. Even though the cast is pretty much American, saying that Sean Connery's the king and he's Scottish. Oh, Sean Connery. Yes, you're James Bond, but the Highlander syndrome yet again. The performances of the cast overall are absolutely outstanding. Alan Rickman is on top form. Morgan Freeman is brilliant in the supporting role. Christian Slater is funny in it, as well as dark and sinister a little bit. Kevin Costner cannot do a British accent at all, and he pretty much gave up trying, that's why he sounds American all the way through it. Apart from that, the locations and sets are absolutely stunning. The score in the soundtrack are absolutely brilliant. Proper adrenaline kind of music. There was a rich man from Nottingham who tried to cross the river. What a dope, he tripped on a rope. Now look at him shiver. Beg for mercy, rich man. Beat me, he cleared it. You know it's true. Everything I would do, I'd do it for you. On a serious note, you need to watch the uncut version of this movie. That's the standard, that's the uncut. There's so much more going on in this movie. It explains it a lot more. So, how many concert bricks out of 5 am I going to give this? This is the personal best. This is the benchmark for me. This is a 5-star movie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I originally did give this a 4. But because of the nostalgia factor and the fact that I've still got the VHS all these years later and I've pristine rewound it, so happy with that, it's a 5-star movie. I've been Stephen Monkey Mason, thanks for watching, goodbye. Kurt Russell is not in this movie, that's an outtake fair. Just a quick outtake, if you want to know what the whole Sycamore Gap thing was about, if you check out Random the 13th, the final chapter, which is an hour-and-a-half episode of me and my life. Halfway through that is the tribute to Robin Hood, where I go all the way to Sycamore Gap with all the VHSs, have a right rant about the cover, only to find out days later that they would release another cover and the fact that the audio and the wind all got in the way, so it turns out pretty funny, and there's a massive bull in the video which is quite terrifying. Thanks for watching, goodbye.
And what is your name?